Hey, good morning, y'all. We're going to go back to what we was doing yesterday, and that is, it is the will of God for you to complete the course. Jesus told the disciples, let's go to the other side. That's Mark chapter 4. While they're on the way, there's a storm arose. See, just because you're having a great storm does not mean the word doesn't work. It means you just got to take your stand. Well, the disciples got moved by what they saw, the circumstances, and they came and woke up Jesus and said, Lord, don't you care that we're going to perish? See, they had faith in perishing. They had more faith, like a lot of believers do today, in going under, or the faith in the devil to defeat them, than they did on God to get them over. Well, watch what Jesus does, because these are the same things that you and I can do. They got him up. Jesus looked at the storm, and he rebuked the storm. There's power in rebuke. So what you got to do is rebuke the circumstances. I don't care what the lawyer told you. I don't care what they've said. We've had people come to us that's husband or wife had already moved in with somebody else. We said, I don't care about that. I don't care what they say about wanting a divorce. We're going to believe God and get that man back, and did many times over. I don't care what the doctor's report says. We're going to believe God, and we're going to get your healing back, and did, and many times over. See, Jesus said, that doesn't bother me. I rebuke the wind. Now watch this. This is so strong, it takes me a little while to get into it. Jesus called for something that was not. Now get that. This is what the Bible says. God calleth those things that be not as though they were. So what Jesus called for was peace. Now there's not any peace, man. I mean, they're having a storm. It's so full that all the ships are sinking. The boats are full of water. And so he don't go, whoa, what in the world are we going to do? He says peace. He called for peace. I mean, your body can be saying, whoa, I feel bad. Whoa, what am I going to do? Call for healing. So Jesus said, peace, be still. And the Bible says there was a great calm. When God calls for something, Jesus, God being the same, when he called for the peace, there was a great calm. Another story, they had fished all night, and they said, Lord, Master, we've taken nothing. He said, cast your nets over on the other side. And when they did, they got such a load of fish that it almost sunk their boat to the point that they had to get other boats to come help them take in the huge thing of fish. Now, when did the fish get there? I don't know. Did he create them? I don't know. Did they just show up? I don't know. But when he said, catch that draught, they were there. The Old Testament prophet said, Lord, open the eyes of the young man that he may see. And there was a multitude of heavenly hosts standing around. When did they show up? I believe that they either showed up or manifested as he said it. So you call for your bills to be paid. I do that. I've taken my bills, taken a big stack of them, put them on the table and say, I call you paid. I'm calling something that be not as though it was. I'm calling for money. I'm calling for healing. I'm calling for divine health. I used to look at my children when they were little at home and I'd say, thou art a blessing. I was calling for something that was not as though it were. That's the way it works. I don't care how bad you feel. I don't care how bad the circumstances look. You're the one that's in charge. You're the one that should take control, and we're going to the other side. Hey, have a great day. And remember, all day the word works. I want to say that again. Jesus is Lord. Thank God the word works.